Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm G&G and in today's episode of Sleeping Giant we are taking on Viktoria Plzen in our first Conference League phase game away in Czechia, and this should be our toughest game of the league phase. And then we are away in the league as well, taking on Strasbourg as we try and take our push for the top four on another step. If we take a look at games played since the last episode, our form has very much been up and down. We took on Monaco right after an international break. 1-0 defeat away in the Principality, and not a great performance from us. They scored just after the hour mark, and that was enough to make the difference in this game. We just weren't good enough. We didn't look threatening enough. Our XG, while at 1.66 there, we weren't really great, it has to be said. So that was our first defeat of the season. Thankfully we followed that up with a win away at home to Lille. This was a 2-0 win, a much better performance. We were on top throughout this game, and Bazdar put us ahead from the penalty spot, and then Pablo Moreno came off the bench with 20 minutes to go to make it 2-0, and that sealed that win for us. Liam Laporte, the youngster, played on the wing in this game. He started and he got a 7.0. Really impressed with him in that game, and green ratings at the back. We looked really good in that game, but sadly that wasn't to continue, because 3 days later we went to take on Rennes away from home, and with the short gap we did rotate the team slightly, and it was an absolute shocking performance. We went 1-0 up, Bazdar put us 1-0 up, and we completely collapsed from there. They scored 2 goals in 5 minutes to go 2-1 up, and then scored 2 more in the space of 5 minutes at the end of the second half to go 4-1 up. Louis Jean sent off as well. Just a terrible performance, a 4-1 defeat. Fabio Carvalho came back in this game from injury. Good to see him back, and but terrible performance. And then we backed that up with a 4-1 win at home to Troyes in the league. This was a much better performance. Luis Fernando, back from injury, scored twice. Palacios got one, and Zivonarek got another. And Carvalho got another, and Zivonarek got an assist. Carvalho, coming off the bench to play 45 minutes, got his first goal for the club in this game. Put us 4-0 up. We did concede one, so didn't keep the clean sheet, but good win at home. We took away that 4-0 defeat with a 4-0 win, and that leaves us in 5th position in the league on 15 points, 1 point behind Monaco, 2 points behind Marseille, and just 3 behind Nice, and well behind PSG, but that's not to be surprised with. And so that's where we are in the league. But in terms of European action, it is Viktoria Plzen up first for us, and although it is our toughest game, I am rotating slightly and giving players a chance in the Conference League. Luis Jr. of course going to start all our Conference League games. Macon, back from that bad injury he got at the end of last season, will start at right back. Centre backs will be Montero and Opoku, with Louis Jean at left back. Midfield 2 of Sissoko and Renier. Liam Laporte, the youngster, will be on the wing. Fabio Carvalho on the other wing, and up front it's Pablo Moreno and Luis Fernando. So let's get this Conference League campaign on the way. On the way for this Conference League phase game in Czechia against Viktoria Plzen, and this, as I said, would probably be our toughest game of the fixtures we've been given. If we come away here with 3 points, it would really give us a huge step towards going straight through to the last 16, skipping having to play a playoff, which will be important, and just build the confidence in players who have come into the team as well. Here is the first highlight, Luis Jr. with a goal kick out to Macon. Great to see him back from that bad injury he got at the end of last season. Here's Laporte, the youngster, coming infield. Lots of space for him, plays it through to Pablo Moreno, Carvalho, Luis Fernando. Oh, he could have played Moreno through there. Didn't quite work out. Here's Renier, ball over the top for Carvalho, takes it down first time. Fabio Carvalho squares it. Pablo Moreno taps it home. Was he onside? I think so, yes. There's no VAR, of course, in the Conference League, and that is us ahead straight away inside 5 minutes of this game. Good link-up play here. Renier with the ball over the top for Fabio Carvalho. Took it down first time, beat his man, squares it to Pablo Moreno. He taps it home and makes the most of a start up front with grabbing that goal. And that is huge for us. 5 minutes gone here. We're 1-0 up. Louis Jean here with a throw in down to Pablo Moreno, back to Jean. And he plays it to Opoku, the centre back, bringing it forward. Has a bit of support here with Diego Montero, who is of course on loan from Leeds United. Here is Macon, bringing it in field. Oh, great run from the right back, straight through. Oh, poor touch at the end there. Just let their keeper come out and win it. Great run from Macon, but he just a bad touch costing him. But we win it back here. Carvalho. Here's Renier. He plays it to Sissoko. Carvalho playing around Opoku. Nice passing around Louis Jean and Opoku into Renier. Sissoko Louis Jean. This is a nice little possession from us, keeping them under pressure to try and win it back. McCann in a lot of space. He comes on another run here. McCann, can he do better this time? He can. He's played it through Pablo Moreno. 2-0. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant from McCann to play through Moreno, and then a brilliant finish. And he is making the most of his chance up front. And he has had to play out wide because of injuries a lot this season. But he gets his chance up front, and it's McCann with another brilliant run infield. And he plays the through ball. Moreno with a lovely run, and then a lovely dink past the keeper into the side of the net. 25 minutes gone, and we are 2-0 up. Rainier in possession in midfield, brings it forward. Here's Fabio Carvalho in a bit of space, back to Louis Jean as we come on another attack. 39 minutes gone in this first half. We've been really good as Louis Jean almost loses possession there. Here's Fabio Carvalho, can he get across? And he can. Laporte, oh, the youngster. Oh, a bad header from him. That should have been 3-0. 5 minutes of the second half to go, and we have the goal kick here from that chance as Plzen go long, and we win it in the air with Opoku. Luis Fernando takes it down, lovely touch from him, back to Opoku, and he plays it to Montero, and he will just bring it into midfield. Here's McCann. McCann, can he go on another run? He can't. No, he gives it back to Plzen, and they have possession here. They come on an attack, trying to get themselves back into the game before half time. If we can get to half-time without conceding, we'd be in a really strong position here as they pass it around. And we try keep our shape, and then we'll try and press them. And we do it with Montero. Brilliant from Pablo Montero. Is he going to get the hat-trick here? No, he's a bit isolated. Takes the shot anyway. Fires it over the crossbar, and it stays 2-0. Throw in for Plzen here, right at the end of the half. We'll have 1 minute of injury time as they look to, as I said, get themselves back into the game before half-time. They have been good at passing around, but then not much threat, but maybe that is the commentator's curse here as Louis Jean doesn't win the header. Sissoko though cuts it out. Good play from him. Sissoko to Louis Jean. He will bring it forward from left back, and he beats his man. That's a good run. Montero, Luis Fernando. Can he make a run with Fernando? He has options across it. We can get across in. Oh, he has to cut it back. Montero, good save. Montero, there's the hat-trick. Pablo Montero has a first half hat-trick here against Viktoria Plzen in the Conference League. And we go 3-0 up on the stroke of half time, and that should seal it for us now. Be a huge collapse in the second half not to come away with a win here. Luis Fernando went on a brilliant run here, got to the byline. It looked like he wasted it a little by cutting it back, but got it to Montero. First shot saved, second one he fires it home, and we have a 3-0 lead on half time, and the whistle should go now soon. So that is a huge goal to seal it probably. There we are, half time whistle, 3-0 up, all the goals from Pablo Montero, and we are in a very strong position for the second half here. Let's tell them to they might be winning, but don't let the performance drop. And we get to the second half, and yeah, 3-0 up here in Plzen. It should be the perfect start to our Conference League. Montero into Rainier. 67 minutes gone in the game. The second half has been very even as McCann goes on another brilliant run from right back. Oh, he's been brilliant in this game. Plays it to Laporte. Can he get across? He can. Carvalho, oh, fired it straight at the keeper. And that should have been 4. Chance goes a begging. Barbet here with a throw in, goes long towards Luis Fernando. He wins it. Brandon Williams down to Rainier. Almost played through Fernando there. Brandon Williams with a really stupid tackle. Red card here coming. Brandon Williams only on the pitch, I'd say, about a minute. And he's sent off. And that is an absolute joke of a tackle, because we are 3-0 up in this game and going to win quite easily. We're going to put Montero out onto this left side where Williams had come on. Oh, why won't the game let me? This is turned into a disaster. We'll just put Montero there for now. Now, I will just put Luis Fernando up front, and that bit of a mess there of trying to fix that. But yeah, stupid from Brandon Williams. We're 3-0 up. We're going to win the game, but he will miss the next game in the Conference League. Long ball played forward by Plzen's keeper, one in the air by Montero. Luis Fernando has it, dawdles on it a bit, but manages to retain possession. Here's Rainier. He's bringing it forward on a run. Rainier, brilliant run from him. Rainier, can he make it 4? Rainier, oh, brilliant goal. What a goal that is from Rainier. And that seals it definitely. No comeback now, even against 10 men. And that is one of the best goals we have seen in this series. Rainier running from right on halfways, beating his man easily, bringing it into the box, beats another man, and then chips it lovely over the keeper into the side of the net, and that makes it 4. Throw in here McCann to take it down to Laporte. Cross it towards Montero. It's 5. It's 4 for Pablo Montero. It's an assist for Liam Laporte. and this has been a comfortable win. We've even scored 2 goals with 10 men in this. Macon with the throw in down to Laporte. He gets turned, spots Pablo Montero with a lovely cross. First time finish, and that is a brilliant goal for us, and we're 5-0 up. Full time whistle goes here, and it is a comfortable 5-0 win to start our Conference League campaign. 4 goals for Pablo Moreno, 1 for Rainier, an absolutely cracking goal, and just Brandon Williams' red card the downside. There we are, top of the league phase table at the moment on goal difference, and that is the perfect start to a European campaign. Now let's focus on the league. So here we go for this away Ligue 1 game against Strasbourg, and we go back to our strongest 11 available. Poku, the only real change from what would be our normal strongest 11 because of the injury to Viatic, and he is out for a little while, so Poku will continue in centre back alongside Gaspar, who comes back into the team. Other players coming back include Onahai in midfield, Zivonaric on the right ahead of Laporte, and our front two of Bazdar and Palacios will be back up there and hopefully among the goals. So let's get the kick-off. On the way here in Strasbourg for this game, and hopefully we can get back-to-back wins in the league, which we haven't done for a little bit since the start of the season. Keep our momentum going and keep in the race for a top 4 spot and even for a top 3 spot and automatic qualification for the Champions League. 5 minutes gone, it's 0-0. Del Prato in possession for us here. He takes time on the ball into Onahai. Gaspar, he goes to Opoku, and he will bring it forward into midfield. Torsby gets turned, plays into Palacios. Can he beat his man? No, he goes to Carvalho, plays through Bazdar, first time finish. Samid Bazdar puts us 1-0 up. Is it going to count? Yes it is, and we take the lead here. Lovely link up play between Palacios, Carvalho and Bazdar, and good to see our front 4 really starting to link up now. Torsby into Palacios, plays it to Fabio Carvalho, plays a lovely through ball to Bazdar. His pace beats their defence, and then a cool finish into the back of the net. 16 minutes gone, we're 1-0 up. Half time whistle goes here, we go in 1-0 up. That early goal from Bazdar, we didn't really take the most of it though, of taking that lead. We have dominant possession but not created a lot, and that is the only disappointing thing, that we haven't added a second. But we are in control of this game. I'm going to tell the players, I'm going to point the finger and tell them they are capable of better, and let's see, can we get a second goal and seal 3 points away to Strasbourg. Tough one, they're a good mid-table team, and we really should see this game out now, but it's going to be tough. 4 minutes off the second half gone, we're still 1-0 up. Muric in possession to Del Prato, who is on a yellow card, which is a bit of a worry for the right back. Here's Ivonaric in a bit of space. Bazdar plays it towards Luis Fernando, who has come off the bench. Doesn't win it in the air now. Strasbourg try and come on a counter-attack over the top. Oh, poor from Gaspar. Muric with a really good save. Oh, that was poor from Gaspar defending wise, and Muric saves our blushes there with a really good save. 64 minutes gone, we stay 1-0 up. Free kick here, Gaspar to take it into Del Prato. Rainier plays the ball over the top, Laporte heads it down. Bazdar, first time finish. Oh, brilliant from Bazdar. That should seal the 3 points. Lovely cushioned header down from Liam Laporte, who's come on off the bench. Sets up Bazdar, and that was a brilliant finish from him. And with 11 minutes to go, that should be enough to see us home now, and a vital 3 points away from home, right after a Conference League game too as well, so good to see us. Rainier, ball over the top, Laporte head it down to Bazdar, first time finish. Keeper, no chance. 11 minutes remaining, we're 2-0 up. Full time whistle goes here in Strasbourg. It's a 2-0 win for us. We held on when we were, probably should have been ahead more. We were comfortable, but we needed that big save from Muric to keep us ahead at 1-0, and then Bazdar sealed the 3 points later on. So that is a huge away win, and will give us some real momentum now in the league. Well, that away win moves us up the table. We are up to 3rd position now, level on points with 2nd place Nice, behind them on goal difference, a point ahead of Marseille in 4th, and a couple of points then back to Monaco and Lens in the other European spots. So we are in a really strong position 8 games into the season, and Lens do have a game in hand, so if they win that, they'd join us on 18 points with Nice. So yeah, it's very, very close to them European spots. PSG though running away with the league, as you would expect. One bit of news coming out of that game against Strasbourg is, unfortunately, Torsby had to go off with an injury, and he is out for 3 months now with torn knee ligaments. That is a huge blow. Our defensive midfielder, and it probably means either Sissoko or young Ivan Torres is going to take that role, and that is a bit of a drop off in terms of quality that we're going to have to deal with for the next 3 months into January, and then maybe we can look at bringing in someone to replace him. There's the scouting, I didn't mean to hit that. I meant to hit the schedule. And so for the next episode we will come back for 2 vital games in these chase for Europe. We're going to come back for games against Lens and Nice, 2 teams that are around us in that European battle, 2 teams that finished ahead of us last season, and we will have just after taken on Marseille as well. So that's a run of 3 games there, huge 3 games in our league season. So we'll be back for the next episode against Lens away and home to Nice. If you did enjoy today's episode, please drop a like on the video. Always great to see more likes and that people enjoy them. Don't forget to leave any feedback you have in the comments, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Always helps when people subscribe, it helps the channel to grow, and it helps you to catch every video that's posted. Videos are posted Monday to Friday 6 PM Irish time, and subscribing will make sure you get the notification of when they go up. There is a playlist on the channel as well if you want to catch up on anything that's happened so far at Bordeaux. So until the next episode, please take it easy.